switched over now that we're recording to my Corona and also the Rhinestillhorn Memorial Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey shot. So a little dinner and a drink here.
No movie.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Nice with the PB&J. I'm not doing dry January either. I actually just went to the liquor store today and like refilled my whole like little home bar situation. So I'm just drinking some chilled Fernet Branca.
What is
right
that?
here. Fernet Branca. It's technically a digestive.
Oh, okay.
Right?
A digestif?
It's like 40%. It's like 40% alcohol. And it tastes like a mixture between like Jaeger and mouthwash.
So I might like that actually.
It's pretty good. It's actually huge in South America. They love it out there. They mix it with Coke, like the drink. So
thanks for the clarification there.
Not like the other South American Coke. It's very famous. Yeah.
Actually,
and I just real quick before we get too far, I also want to shout out to Craig. Craig is joining us today as well.
Shout out Craig.
Yeah. Holy shit. I guess that's important to talk about, right?
Let's not maybe talk about it yet. What it means for.
Just know that Craig's here. Craig's here, but not here. Craig will be involved.
Craig's an AI, probably. There's AI in his name, at least.
Yeah, Craig's a robot.
Oh, we know.
Wow, I never put that together. Yeah,
Craig,
it's like the Snapchat AI. It just kind of showed up, but we don't know what to do with them. So,
yeah.
Anyway,
shout out to the Twitter ones. Like, get grok. I'm not getting grok.
Grok?
Gross, dude.
It's like you would buy like a Patriots Rob Gronkowski shirt, but from like some foreign website. It would just say Grok on it.
Gronkowski. Gronkowsko.
Yeah, that's fair.
Gronkowsko.
It's actually
Cheers,
not dry
everybody.
January. I'll vamp while you drink. I did drink on Monday, which was the first.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I had to feel something. I had to drown some sorrow out. Like,
wow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like I said, we can talk about it if we want to. If we want to vent a little bit, we can.
Yeah, we were on the last episode. We might have we pre-recorded it, so you probably figured that out now.
It was still 2023 when we recorded that.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Aldo didn't win, so I would write this year off. I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, the good news was Florida State, after bitching about not getting into the playoffs, literally like pulled their pants down and bent over for Georgia.
Yeah, I think Georgia, if they would have beat us, they would have won the whole thing. They're probably better than us, but we beat them when it counted.
That's right. That's right. We kept them out of the playoffs. That's a good feeling, right?
And FKA loves Penix.
We love Penix.
We love
Penix all the way. Let him finish.
Oh God, dude.
Let Penix get the deep ball.
For you guys who aren't college football savvy, the quarterback for University of Washington, his last name is Penix.
Penix.
Yeah.
I think his name is Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah. He's a junior Penix.
Penix Jr.
Never gonna get old, right? Oh man. But I heard there's a lot of good teams in the NFL that could make good use of Penix at some point.
There's a lot of teams that could use some Penix.
Oh shit.
The draft spectacular is not till like later, until 6 months from now. Now this is the best week of the NFL. I don't know if you guys are really up to date, but this is the week where no one really plays at all. There's still a game, but it's the last week of the season, so all the teams that are in the playoffs bench their good players, and all the other teams just fucking suck still. So they're still stinky, but they're like all the Patrick Mahomes not playing, like Lamar Jackson not playing, like all the hot ticket items that you'd want to watch on Sunday, not gonna be there.
Well, it's kind of weird too, because like at this point, a lot of people have probably locked in their places for the playoffs or the wild cards or whatever, and like where they get to play, because that's another thing that you play for too. Is like if you're seeded higher or whatever, you get home field advantage. Mm-hmm. But if you're bad, you kind of want to lose at this point. So, or maybe that's already set in stone too for the draft order, because you get a better draft pick if you're worse. So
Yeah,
you're the
yeah,
worst?
right.
Is that what you're saying?
No. We're pretty.
You traded with the Panthers.
Yeah, we're middling. We're okay. Like we're on the bad side of okay, or maybe the good side of bad. But the Panthers stink. The Panthers are dog shit, and we have their picks. So we got number one back to back.
That's
Nice.
huge. That's huge.
Their owner got fined $300,000 this past weekend. Do you guys want to know why, or did you see why? Can you
I
guess
did not
why?
see why.
No.
He threw a cup of his drink. He just threw a drink at a fan when he was at the Jacksonville game. He just fucking whipped the drink at him.
That's kind of cool. That's a good way to lose a couple $10,000.
That's a good way to lose like 3 to 6 years of employment for most people.
That's pretty nuts. Interesting, man. So besides football this past weekend, it was technically New Year's. Did you guys do anything fun?
Nah.
For real this time? I know we faked talking about what we did last time. But for real, you guys have any fun this weekend?
Me and my girlfriend Jill, we just spent New Year's at home. But we made a ratatouille, like in the movie. We did that in real life, which was kind of cool.
Was it good?
Okay.
It was really good. It's just like vegetables and like a tomato sauce, basically.
Sure.
But like it was great. I loved it. She didn't like it as much as me, but I was like,
well, you didn't like zucchini and some other shit.
Eggplant.
Yeah.
Zucchini, eggplant, and tomato. It's basically the whole thing.
Sounds slimy.
But we both felt pretty like accomplished. Like I feel like I don't know what the most difficult thing to cook is. Probably like a beef Wellington or something. But I feel like ratatouille is like described as if it's something very difficult. It really like was not that bad. You just have to chop things very finely into like little slivers. Right. But that's what we did.
You should have gotten one of those like mandolins.
So we have one, but it only really worked on like the zucchini. Like the eggplant, it was too big for our slicer, like too wide. You got it. And then it would just kind of like, it wasn't sharp enough, I guess, to do the tomato because we were just kind of mashing the tomato as you try to cut it on that thing. Yeah, so we had to do that with a knife too. So it helped for some of it, but not all of it. But yeah, it was, so we cooked a big meal. And then we had like a dessert that we got. We got like a little pie from a bakery that we had at midnight and some sparkling champagne stuff. So it was good. But nothing like we didn't go out and, as you said, you were going to do, Trent, go out and kiss a bunch of people. We didn't do that.
Yeah, and I completely followed through on my plans.
Well, I didn't do anything either. But speaking of following through on plans, we're talking about some New Year's resolutions last time. A lot of mine are health related. I got a lot of micro resolutions. Like I'm trying to eat 3 to 5 veggies, and like and like fruits and stuff like that. Both of those 3 to 5. Yeah. And I'm trying to eat fish once a week because I just don't be eating fish. Like so, I made some miso glazed salmon the other day since we're talking about stuff we're cooking. Yeah, totally. That was pretty good. Miso glazed salmon, and I got a lot of miso soup mats. Like miso's the ingredient of the month, I guess.
I guess so, dude.
Just like throwing that miso on shit because I'm trying to make food or fish palatable to me.
Interesting, dude. Are you normally like not? Do you not like fish or?
Yeah,
you just don't eat it very much.
I like to eat beef. Like that's probably the.
Sure.
I was trying to eat less beef, so I figured one fish is better than eating more chicken because chicken also kind of stinks.
What kind of fish do they have in the Great Lakes? Sturgeon,
bass,
okay,
and like cod, maybe trout.
Okay,
I don't know.
I was just wondering. I feel like there's probably some fresh fish somewhere
ship
around
them
there.
in from shit. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
There's the salmon and the tuna aren't grown around, or the tuna's not grown around here, so they ship that in. But
yeah,
dude. But like speaking of fish and stuff too, I have been seeing a lot of ice fishing videos on TikTok.
That sounds like
that
a
shit
good afternoon.
Is nuts.
Yeah,
that's like crazy. Yeah. I mean, I would love to try it once, but also I hate fishing in general. but who knows? Maybe ice fishing's the way to go. It looked like the fish was like extremely more dead when they pulled it out of the water.
Oh,
you know.
Well, that's because the fish don't hibernate. I think that they just kind of like chill, like the water like temperature goes down and they just get like real lethargic. I think it's kind of like a catatonic state that they go into. So like, it's real easy pickings to because they're not expecting shit. Because the ice is like you're on top of a lake that's got like 2 feet of ice on it, and you're holding.
They're like, holy shit! I found a worm in the middle of winter. Fucking jackpot, baby.
We should record. We should go ice fishing and record a podcast in the little ice fishing hut.
Dude,
it would be like potting in the woods,
potting in the box.
I'm so down for that.
Potting on ice,
so cool.
But not like a figure skating show, like a different kind of on ice.
Would we have a line in the water while we were recording?
Oh, yeah, because I feel like it's a lot of sitting around. Whenever I've seen ice fishing in like TV shows or movies, it's like they bring a radio or they bring like a satellite TV and then they just like watch the big game or whatever.
Yeah, you make sure not to drop your auger into the hole.
What is this from? I feel like we're talking about the same thing.
That's Home Improvement. Al Borland and Tim go go ice fishing.
I haven't seen Home Improvement in like 20 years.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, dude, I'm totally down. If we can get an ice fishing trip together, that'd be sick. I bet Ryan would join.
Ryan feels like he would enjoy ice all the time anyway. We'll just need to get him over to some water.
We'll just go to the North Woods. Go get some fishing down in the North Woods.
Yeah. Let's make it happen. That'd be cool. We got time, right? It's cold until April up there.
If it ever gets
cold. What people forget is that like winter just started.
Yep. Yes, it did.
I was telling Reed before we started the podcast how I took some stuff to a consignment store. One of my resolutions is to like get rid of a bunch of stuff. And so anyway, basically they didn't take as much stuff as I wanted them to. And the stuff that they did take, they were like, we'll let you know in like 2 months whether we sell it or not. So it wasn't as productive as I hoped. But they were also like, we're trying to like put out spring stuff. And I was like, spring stuff? It's like I did this on January 2nd, you know? Like we're not there yet. It's just kind of funny.
No, it's super unfortunate that winter doesn't start until like mid-January. That freaking blows. Or like end of December, I guess.
December 21st or 20th.
Yeah,
like that means but the days are getting longer now, right?
Yeah, that's like the saving grace. That's the saving grace is like finally we've made it past the darkest day.
It still gets dark at 5. Like I went walking at 5:30 and it was dark the entire time. Just like pitch black dark the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was talking about my reflective jacket that I got, like my high visibility neon jacket. That's why I got it, because it's dark at 4:45.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's like 2 minutes a day.
Yeah. Let's go.
Sorry, what was that?
Getting there.
I think it's like 2 minutes a day brighter. So next month it'll be a whole hour of more sunlight.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, Reed, you were talking about mini resolutions. I've been seeing a lot of videos and stuff on social media about what's in and what's out. I was wondering if you guys had any big ins or outs, or maybe just like stuff you want to leave in 2023.
So we did kind of a fashion version of this last pod.
We did.
And we had some hot takes. But in terms of non-fashion stuff, this is a good question.
Yeah. I want to know what you guys are leaving behind in 2023, not thinking about or taking with you past last Monday.
I think buying stuff
in general,
it's out.
No
you got too much stuff.
Yeah,
but then this is probably also influenced by my resolution, which is to have less stuff.
Sure.
In vegetables, 3 to 5 of them. In fruits, 3 to 5 of them. In fish once a week.
I think out is not having a skincare routine.
Oh, so an out is also an in, and an in is also an out.
Skincare routine. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, I wanna up my skincare game. I think that's probably important, especially since we're in our late 20s now.
Yeah. I think,
This is like where we want to stay. This is where we want to stay forever.
Yeah, this is our
my
So
yes, this is our best skin. Jill has since my girlfriend Jill, since we have been together, has encouraged me to start using sunscreen on my face every day, which I think is the biggest one.
yeah.
But we can maybe get her to call in about this.
Yeah, I exfoliate every once in a while. I got an exfoliator in the shower.
I
yeah.
never do that. I feel like that's beyond me still.
Well,
Dude,
it's a little
exfoliation is
face
like the
scrub. You
best.
just go, psh, 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 and
Yeah.
you're done.
Like if you've ever wanted your face to feel the smoothest that it's ever felt, you use a scrub.
Yeah, little black scrub from Target. It's,
Mhm. That's right.
Is
I have
this
a
the one that has the
coconut.
little plastic beads in it?
yeah, they might be.
Maybe.
They got some kind of beads in it. Yeah, some kind of grainy little
Mine,
black lava.
Could just be like
Yeah,
sand.
Yeah.
my face scrub says it's like coconut shell,
Oh, wow.
which is kind of cool. Yeah.
Well, if you use one of those loofah things, or not, it's not a loofah, but one of the scrubbers, that exfoliates
Sure.
your skin. So you already probably you might be exfoliating unless you're some kind of washcloth heathen.
Dude, we could probably create a new skincare brand tailored towards men, but instead of like coconut flakes, it's like sawdust and like little bits of steel wool.
Lawn clippings.
Oh God, dude. Oh, that's
Motor oil.
It's motor oil with sawdust in it.
I saw a short where this guy it was Casey Neistat, he got WD-4D cologne, and it's like smells exactly like WD-4D.
Wow.
WD-40 rather.
Interesting. And also the way you're saying it makes me realize I thought it was 40.
It is.
I think it is.
Well,
It is. I was saying it wrong.
Okay. I was like, it's
It's W-
4-dimensional? What the hell?
WD-40.
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
We're a very handy podcast, as you can
I'm
probably
the
tell.
most handy.
That's right. That's right.
I fixed my desk chair the other day.
Mhm.
That's the handiest shit I've done in a long time.
I think what's out is AI. I think it's going to keep happening, but I think people's opinion towards it is going to sour even more because some spooky stuff is probably going to happen. Unfortunately,
They're on AI on everything. All the commercials got AI. Oh, shout out! Well, for me personally, out's gonna be commercials in like 2 months. I'll be done with commercials. I don't have to fucking see them anymore because there'll be no more football, so I don't have to watch any more commercials.
Yeah, until like the fall, and then you have to watch commercials again.
Yeah, but that's like 6 months of no commercials. It's great.
Okay.
Here's one that I think is out, or I hope should be out. It's claiming presidential immunity. I think that one's gonna be out this year.
I did nothing wrong. I was never on that airplane.
Oh my God. Yeah. What's out is the client list of Jeffrey Epstein. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, it's supposed to be releasing.
Oh, what else is out is Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's true. For real, you don't know?
Is she? Wait, we talked about her on a true crime thing. I think is she the one that was lost? No, she was the kid that was like gaslit into taking meds.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happened? And I haven't seen the documentary or even looked too much into it. I've heard more about her in the past week than I have in my whole life. But I think she got her boyfriend when they were like 15 to kill her mom.
Okay.
And they both went to jail. The girl Gypsy Rose and her boyfriend. But now Gypsy Rose is out. She's like 32 now. And she had a party when she got out. She's got an Instagram. And she also got married while she was in jail. And is now happily united with her husband that she married behind bars.
Oh, cool.
The husband was not behind
guy?
bars. He was outside.
The guy that helped her?
He was in front of
No.
us.
No, it's a different guy.
Somebody else. Okay. All right. Interesting. No, I didn't really like keeping keep up with all of that stuff, you know. But I did watch. There was like a series that wasn't really a documentary, but a series kind of about that came out on Hulu a few years back called The Act, and I watched it. It was pretty good, but it's not all true. I guess it's just based on that story.
It's fake.
Yeah, but it was cool. But you know, it was kind of disappointing whenever I learned that she was getting out of prison. It was kind of sad that she was a Disney adult.
Out Disney adults, 2024.
It's like, how do you become a Disney adult when you go to prison when you're like 15?
I don't know, man.
But the reason she's kind of making the rounds on social media, at least with regards to her new husband, she commented on one of her husband's Instagram posts. She said, "Don't listen to the haters. We don't owe anyone anything. Besides, they jealous because you are rocking my world every night. Yeah, I said it. The D is fire."
Oh no, dude! No.
One, gross. Two, like she kind of looks like a troll. She got some hag vibes going on, or some kind of like a goblin shit going on.
Sure, she's gobbling that D. Oh God! I'm posting about it on Twitter. That's
in
funny,
and
dude.
Out that D of Gypsy Rose.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ!
Um,
Dude, I'm not surprised. I don't know. It always kind of seems like these people who hadn't been on the internet for 15 years and they finally get the chance to get on the internet. They do this like wacky shit.
Yeah, like OJ.
So, yeah, like OJ, like Britney Spears. They're just going fucking nuts on the internet.
Oh
It's
yeah,
crazy.
Britney Spears knife dance shit was weird.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
well, the Gypsy Rose thing is a crazy, tragic story. And I don't think she should have gone to jail, personally.
I think
Because
she
what the
should.
mom
Based
was
on these
doing,
posts
as
and
far as
stuff.
I know, was pretty messed up.
Yeah,
My opinion.
yeah. I mean, it
is
was
everybody
basically like
sucks
attempted
here.
murder.
Am I the asshole for getting my boyfriend to kill my mom? Oh my God.
Oh shit. That's
So
funny, man.
yeah, the other breaking news is this whole Jeffrey Epstein list thing, which actually hasn't amounted to very much news because it's not actually released at the time of this recording, right?
Mm-hmm. But I think we should go through and put some people on the list who we definitely know who are definitely not on it. They're definitely
yeah,
not,
that's a good
they're
one.
definitely
That's a
not
good one.
on
Definitely
the Epstein
not
list.
on this list. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Elmo.
Okay. All right.
Elmo's not cool.
You know what? I think one of my favorite actors is not on the list. Tom Hanks. But
People were talking about him,
but
not with
I
any
bet
like
Chet-
evidence, but just like
I bet
be
Chet's on
bad.
the list.
Oh, I don't
bet
think
Chet's
I
there.
don't think Chet's on the list because I don't think Jeffrey Epstein wants to hang out with him.
I don't think
Okay.
anyone's gonna hang out with
Yeah,
Chet.
that's fair.
I'm gonna say Robin Williams not on that list.
Okay.
Now
All right.
there would Anthony Bourdain. They're
Rest
not-
in peace.
Yeah, both of them, but they're not on that list.
All right. That's cool. Those are good guesses.
Mary Batali.
Property
maybe.
Brothers. Property Brothers. I'm thinking about Zoe Deschanel, honestly.
They're too young. I think they're not old enough to be on the list or
Okay.
well-to-do enough.
All right.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gotta be
I think
old.
Property Brothers are safe. Guy
Unfortunately.
Fieri not on the list.
Okay. All right. What do you think? What do you think about like Morgan Freeman then?
That's concerning because I think he's married to a very young woman, like creepily young.
Yeah.
Some Jerry Seinfeld shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude. Oh
Maybe
man.
Kramer's probably on the list.
What's
Who
his
is that
name?
guy?
Michael
What's his name?
Richards?
And Jim Kramer, both of them.
Mad Money? Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Sure. Yeah.
He's out of this year. That's
All right.
Mad Money's at this. Dave Ramsey is out also. I just like, not that he's on the list. I don't
who's
know.
that?
But he's like a personal
money
finance
guy.
person, but his
Yeah.
thing is all just like, you have to suffer forever if you're in debt. You can't have fun. You can't do anything. His thing is like, there was this one where he said, like, if you're in debt, you should not see the inside of a restaurant unless you're washing dishes until you're out of debt.
Yeah, he's got big like, just stop spending money on lattes and avocado toast vibes.
Yeah,
Yes,
what are you doing?
he's like,
spending
poor
money on
people don't
rent?
go on vacation. That's what another one.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Just
So,
be
he's
poor
out.
and suffer. Yeah, no
Yeah.
thanks. That's not very nice.
Yeah, that's tough. What about like Paul Rudd?
No, I think he's fine.
I think
No?
he's fine.
I think Paul Rudd's good.
Okay. All right. Cool.
But Mr.
Do you get
Wonderful,
skeevy vibes from Paul Rudd?
No, I don't. I'm
Okay,
saying
good.
he's probably not there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the Rob Schneider? Could be on the list.
Right.
Yeah.
Famous
Yeah, you're
skeevy
right.
guy.
Famous carrot.
Famous carrot. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank here.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. I thought it had already been released just because I've been seeing so much shit about it, but I guess everybody's just hyping it up.
yeah, I think everybody's just like they're all looking for it and tweeting about it, and so it's like trending, but there's actually nothing there, as far as I know. So
Okay. All right. I feel like, was there like actual professional like betting on whose names are going to be in this?
it seems like it might be a little too dark for them to do that, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Who knows?
So
Who knows, man? It's 2024.
it is.
It's
It's 2024. And I mean, we've talked about some stuff that's in the news, but I have some other crazy stuff that's also in the news. In fact, I'm transitioning us into an age-old segment. This one was created by Trent back in the day. This is Choose Your News.
Nice.
Ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-da-bum.
You meant to hit the news.
That's it.
I thought
That's
it was.
it.
Yeah, it's
Breaking. So the way this works is I have 3 headlines. I actually have multiple sets of 3 headlines.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
But I'm going to read you off 3 headlines, and you're going to choose the one that you want to hear about, the one that's the most intriguing to you, and the other 2 you don't ever get to hear about. I guess if you're a listener or if you're a co-host, you could Google it yourself, but that's against the rules.
Yeah, for sure.
So you just really have to pick the one that you're most interested in.
All right.
And that's what you get to hear. So let me pull up our first set here. We've got You're Not Seeing this. These are all from NPR. Okay. You're Not Seeing Things. Nudity creep in streaming TV reveals more of its stars.
Nudity creep. Okay. That was not my nickname.
Is that like a person? Is that like a creepy guy who's nude? Or is it like nudity is creeping into our TV shows?
Yeah, it sounds kind of like a boomer thing.
Yeah.
The nudity is creeping into our TV shows.
Nah, those damn kids are showing more skin day in and day out.
That's right. Yeah.
Pass.
The next one: why scientists are reanimating spider corpses for research.
Oh,
Spider.
Let's go. I think I've heard a little bit about this one. It's cool though.
Maybe it's got something to do with Myrna.
The final one: a 104-year-old woman dies before Guinness can confirm her record as oldest skydiver.
Go with I want the zombie spiders.
No, dude. Wait, that sounds like, wouldn't Guinness be there? Wouldn't Guinness be at the skydiving?
Dead.
Maybe they were, but they had to go back and check their files, and she died in the meantime.
It's
pretty tragic.
Whack. That's crazy.
Zombie spiders.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to hear about this Guinness old lady.
Oh,
wow.
So, tiebreaker. Seth, what do you want?
All right, Seth, what you feeling?
So me as the tiebreaker, I would probably rather hear about zombie spiders.
Yeah.
This is from NPR from October of last year. Wow, it sounds pretty outdated now, but it's really like 6 weeks ago or something. This by Regina Barber, Anil Oza, Rachel Carlson, and Rebecca Ramirez. That spider you squished, it could have been used for science.
Nope.
Yeah.
At least that's what Faye Yap and Daniel Preston think. Yap is a mechanical engineering PhD student in Preston's lab at Rice University, where they are reanimating spider corpses to create grippers, or tiny machines used to pick up and put down delicate objects.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah,
So
see,
they're
I have heard of
cyborg
this.
spiders.
They're using them as like hydraulics, pretty much.
So they have like really gentle little arms, I guess. And if you picked it up with a robot hand, it would get crushed, is at least what I'm thinking.
Or they're really small things. So we're making little cyborg spiders to make microchips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yap and Preston dubbed this use of biotic materials for robotic parts necrobiotics, and think this technique could one day become a cheap green addition to the field.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
ethical boundaries here, but I think it's fine with bugs. I think it's definitely fine with bugs. I don't count.
Yeah, I think we should end it with bugs.
Yeah.
It all started when Yap noticed dead spiders curled in the corners of the lab one day. Why did they die on their backs with their legs curled in? They did a quick search online and found that there's some important stuff having to do with their muscles and the way that they work. So
muscles.
I
They're
feel
so
like
small.
I've heard of this before, and that like spiders kind of use like a rudimentary form of hydraulics when they're moving their legs. You know,
Nope.
like they have fluids that run through their legs,
Like blood.
and they can like contract and like move the fluid around, right? So
yeah, it says here they rely on flexor muscles to curl their legs toward their body and hydraulic pressure to extend their legs outward. So the student wondered if she could reimpose control over the spider using compressed air, which is what they did.
yeah,
So
pretty dope.
So does it work with other bugs, or is it just spiders? Spiders.
I guess spiders have the most legs,
'Cause
right?
we gotta get the bees on the side. We gotta get the necro bees out here. The pollinators.
What would be the scariest zombie bug?
Ant.
Probably spider.
Big
Right.
ant, big ant.
Yeah, maybe a spider, or like you guys remember like back around the same time as the pandemic, there were those weird hornets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Death bees. I'm sticking with ants. I think big ants would be the worst. Big spider, they got a weak spot. You just smack them in like either their head or their ass. They're huge. You just smack them.
Sure, yeah.
Ants, like ants are hard body and they're strong as shit.
Okay. Well, then what about like a rhinoceros beetle?
Oh, well, that's just cool.
You just ride those, put a little saddle on
ride that
guy.
motherfucker around. Yeah.
Like an elephant.
Yeah, we got public transportation fixed out now. Turn them into buses.
If you need your robot spider to like get to work on time, you can put him on a robot beetle.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's just that the robot beetle, you're not gonna be able to carry that much stuff. Anyway, the necrobots could pick up fragile materials like wires and even other spiders. So they were just using the spiders to pick up other spiders. Up to 130% more massive than the spider grippers.
Okay, which
Spider
is still
gripper.
not
That's not
much,
that.
probably.
I mean, like 130% of your body. How are we picking it up? I feel like that's pretty attainable by a human.
But it says this is also bad wording by NPR. I think it's 130% bigger. So like something that's 2 times bigger than you, more than 2 times bigger than you, right? 100%, 130% more bigger, not 130% their size.
Okay, yeah, right. So it's technically what is that, like 230%?
250.
Yeah.
Is that how math
It's
works?
they did it. It's not very well written actually from NPR. Thanks NPR.
Yeah.
But think about if you get a big spider out there. I don't know.
Yeah, if you get a big spider out there, you could like pick up an orange.
You can pick up that big old ball in Las Vegas. This was tennis balls. The U.S. Open.
Tennis ball. Let me go get my Robo Spider to pick up these tennis balls.
Yeah, you just send them, or you send them into the grass at the Masters to pick up all the balls that go in there.
It's like a herd of robo spiders.
Oh my god, that's terrifying, dude.
We gotta get We gotta get those water striders, like the water spiders that can like go on the water, and have them go in there, and destroy the garbage patch. Just have them go and
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, dude.
They're water skiing.
Get them to take out Garbage Island. But what are they gonna do with it once they pick it up? Bring it back on land?
And then we gotta get the space spiders and have them send it to space.
We gotta get them to build a really big web so they crawl all the way to space.
Yeah.
Oh man. This was the first time a full animal was used as a robot. They say that spiders are plentiful, which is convenient for researchers, as well as biodegradable, which most things used to build robots are not. So
it's definitely. I'm glad it's bugs. You know what? I think that's definitely
Sure.
No one gives a shit about bugs. No one gives a fuck. PETA doesn't care about bugs. I'm gonna say they probably do, but they shouldn't. You know?
Yeah, dude. I think that's kind of a really cool idea for like a science fiction book or something, where like instead of just making regular robots in the future, you have to make robots out of like bug parts.
Side bugs.
That's pretty sweet.
I read this book once. It was like steampunk whale punk, where they like made whales and they just outfitted them with steampunk shit. Like they were making steampunk cyborg whales.
Okay, all right. It's like, Mad Max, but they're all riding whales.
Yeah, they like fly and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, yeah, if a zombie whale could pick up 130% of its body weight, that's much better. You can pick up anything.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to set our sights bigger, but there are only like 10 whales left, so maybe not.
Could you? No, that won't work. I was gonna say, could you do like a zombie spider inception thing where like you have one zombie spider who picks up another zombie spider, so now instead of like 130%, it's like 200%.
It just stacks on. It's additive with the spiders.
Yeah.
So so the spiders are good robots because their bodies are made out of pistons and shit.
So I think I did take an entomology class at the college level one time back in the day, which did not cover spiders because spiders are not insects actually. But what I think happened was, they evolved separately. So this might not work for actual insects. I don't know, but. Real quick, just to close out this article, and if you guys have any more takes, we can discuss those. It says that someone reached out to these researchers and said, "We did this together. It was a father and son duo, and they said we did this in our backyard, and it actually worked on the first try. So this could be a fun bonding activity to do with your parents or your kids. Or something.
Yeah, just go get a syringe
with air in it. Pick stuff up with the spider.
That's terrifying, dude." Ooh, that's gross.
Also, does this qualify as a robot?
I mean, it's definitely weird. Are they adding anything to it? It's not. I mean, like you're reusing it. I guess it's recycling for sure.
But it's kind of the same as just one of those like arms that you see people using to pick up trash on the side of the road, or that you can buy from like the Cracker Barrel.
Oh,
it's like
is that all this is? It's just like a little pickle picker upper.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Oh, well, that's so much lamer than what I thought this whole thing was. I thought they were just kind of using the spiders because like it was like I already got the chassis. We just got to put a little chip in there, and then we got the little spider robot. You're just telling me it's just a pickle picker upper?
Yeah.
No, they couldn't program it to move around and shit, dude.
But also they couldn't pick up a pickle. It's too heavy.
Gotcha.
Well, here, let me just share my screen real quick so you guys can see this machine in action.
Oh man, that's funny.
Let me see if I can get it to play.
Oh, what? No.
Ew. I don't like that.
That's gross.
I do not like
that. That's not as cool as I thought it was. That's not what I want.
Oh man.
What's the point of that? Why? What is that? What does that save?
You can pick up stuff with it.
Sure, man.
Have you ever tried to make one of those pulley grippy hands that's small enough to pick up a spider? It's hard, Reed.
Why the
All
fuck am
right?
I picking up spiders, man? I'm smacking them. I'm killing them. If I see a bug, I'm killing it. I'm not saving it.
Ooh,
If
don't
I
say
if,
that too loud.
if I have the ability to kill the bug, I will. If it's gonna run away, I'll just block it from coming back.
Yeah, but every house is just going to be equipped with the little tiny spider picker-upper, so you don't kill them. You just pick them up with your other spider and throw it outside.
I hit him. I pick him up with my shoe.
What's the shelf life? What's the shelf life of the spider gripper?
Yeah, you tell me I gotta replace my spider picker upper. I gotta
That's what I'm
my
saying.
fucking
It's
picker upper
like
expired.
biodegradable, it's gonna fall apart at some point.
Ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Make it out of metal. I'm gonna buy that thing more than once. That's planned obsolescence. You know, you're gonna give me a subscription to spider bodies to replenish my shit. I don't need a subscription for spider body refills.
I'm sure Amazon will send you one like every week, right? I mean, how much could it cost? Like a nickel?
Nah, it's gonna be $9.
That's too much.
They're
dude.
always all the
No,
services
dude,
are $9.
A nickel for a spider, bro?
Dude, I'm telling you, you already have one of these in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I got a pickle picker upper. What the hell? Like, I got fingers. I don't need this.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Okay, so we have 3 stories from AP now, the Associated Press, or Adrian Peterson.
Shout out to the Dancing with the Stars last season.
The first story from December 11th of this year: bronze top hat missing from Abraham Lincoln statue in Kentucky.
Okay,
interesting. Why would you make it removable?
I don't know. There's no indication of suspicion of theft in the title, at least. It's just missing. Maybe there's a storm. Maybe there's a big spider in town.
Do you think they have? Do you think he's got a head underneath the like where the hat part was, or they just put the hat part on top of it?
Dude, if it's removable, if they made the hat removable, there better be a head.
I don't.
There better be like there better be like a scalp under there at least.
They scalped Abraham Lincoln's bronze statue. All right, what else we got?
NASA. Hang on. Orange tabby cat named Taters. Steals the show in first video sent by laser from deep space.
Nah.
Interesting. Cats in deep space.
Laser cat
video. A very cool thing.
Of course. Very sure. What's next? What else we got?
Alabama woman with rare double uterus gives birth to 2 children.
Nah, give me the Lincoln hat.
That's tough. Dude, yeah, these are tough. These are hard. I'm choosing the cat, dude. I'm a sucker for cats.
Yeah, I as the tiebreaker, I'm gonna go with the cat too.
Damn.
You know, this is a good segment because it's like I always get to choose. Unless I pick something that one of you didn't pick, I don't think I can override that much. But
well, I mean, like if me and Reed both agreed on what should be chosen, you would get to
whatever
choose.
was chosen.
So this is from December 19th of this year by Marcia Dunn.
You mean last year?
Oh, yeah, sorry. December 19th of... It's not from the future. That would be crazy, though.
Crazy. It's a future laser cat, you know?
An orange tabby cat named Taters stars in the first video transmitted by laser from deep space, stealing the show as he chases a red laser light.
It's a little meta. It's a laser video about a cat chasing a laser.
Yeah, there's a lot of lasers going on here, and I don't exactly know what they mean yet at this point in the story. I'm thinking about like a planetarium,
Trent,
you know?
Can you quickly give us what the acronym for laser means?
No, I have light. That's all I know.
Yeah. Okay.
The R means ray, for sure.
It could mean radiation.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think it's interesting though that like we've been sending shit over the internet and like over radio for a century. And that's technically like light waves, right?
Sure.
So it's confusing to me. Maybe I just don't know what the definition of a laser is.
Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation.
Okay. So it's light, but it's made from radiation instead of
it's amplified.
something else.
It's amplified.
Okay.
Well, I think
don't know.
everything is radiation, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, but I think a laser is just a certain wavelength. Like it has to be really, really tight. Like an ultraviolet is a really tight, or maybe it's a really wide. And I think red is like infrared is a really wide beam.
Sure.
Anyway, yes, it's a laser video. We'll probably learn more about it as we read the article. Shall we continue?
I also just want to say really quick. I think it's so funny that like, something sent into deep space is a cat video, and so there's always a chance that if aliens don't already know that we exist, they're going to see a cat video and they're going to be like, "Oh, this planet is run by these creatures that walk on all 4 feet and are super furry and play with lasers."
Yeah.
That's what they're going to think.
It's like if they see the Voyager, or if they see and they hear all our records and shit that we made, or if they see the laser cat.
Yeah. Who knows?
It's a crapshoot.
The 15-second video was beamed to Earth from NASA's Psyche spacecraft 19 million miles away. It took less than 2 minutes for the ultra-high-definition video to reach Caltech's Palomar Observatory, sent at the test system's maximum rate of 267 megabits per second. Over 19 million miles, which I feel like is a pretty good space.
276 megabits per second?
267.
That's pretty great. You're getting 267 down from 19 million miles away?
Yeah.
That's pretty nuts. That's pretty good. That's
It's
good
the power
download
of a
speed.
laser, baby.
We're going to be streaming 9K soon.
So the video was loaded into Psyche's laser communication experiment before the spacecraft blasted off to a rare metal asteroid in October of last year, that is.
Okay, all right.
The mission team at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California, decided to feature an employee's 3-year-old playful kitty. The video was streamed to Earth on December 11th and released by NASA this week, so you can go watch it. It's been out for a couple weeks now. Despite the vast distance, the test relayed the video faster than most broadband internet connections here on Earth. So that 267 megabits is faster than most people's internet.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
It's not bad.
Interesting. Does it say how long it took for it to travel?
It's like 2 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, less than 2 minutes, it says.
Oh, nice.
And the reason they're doing this is that NASA wants to improve communications from deep space, especially as astronauts gear up to return to the moon with an eye toward Mars. The laser demo is meant to transmit data at rates up to 100 times greater than the radio systems currently used by spacecraft far from Earth. So if you were sending this by radio, which I guess you could do, send a video by radio.
Yeah, video is proponing the radio star somehow. I don't know how this works.
More test transmissions are planned as Psyche heads toward the main asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, but taters won't be making any more appearances, according to JPL.
Because it's dead.
Joby Harris, who owns the cat, is the cat's father. He said he won't let his cat's newfound celebrity go to his head. I'm celebrating his spotlight with him, but making sure he keeps his paws on the carpet.
That's cute.
Nice.
Cute.
That one's much more lighthearted than the zombie spider one.
The spider, yeah, for sure.
I mean, this is kind of hype. I mean, I don't give a shit about space exploration. That'll happen or not, whatever. Not enough for me in our time. But we might get like 12K. We can just download crazy video streaming. It's like
they're just gonna start sending everything via laser from.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like if we could just load it onto like for the next video game, right? The next big video game, like GTA 6 or whatever, right? That's gonna be like 100 gigabytes. It's gonna take forever to download. But what if we put it onto a satellite and we send it by laser back to Earth?
Yeah, we just shoot out like billions of lasers all over the world. Let's see what happens.
We probably won't have to download shit anymore, or as much. Like or like fully download it. You can just stream shit easier because it'll be a lot faster. You won't hit the buffer. So we're gonna get some.
Well, I'm more concerned about them calling like an asteroid that's in our solar system. That's like, less than 2 minutes away via laser. They're calling that deep space.
It's 19 million miles.
Yeah, it's pretty far.
Yeah, but it's not that far. When you're thinking about deep space, I'm thinking like that James Webb Space Telescope. Isn't that supposed to be going to deep space? Like looking into deep space?
I don't know, man.
I mean,
once we start talking about 19 million, I don't know how much that is, to be honest.
That's like a fourth of an AU, bro. That's crazy. A quarter
19 million? That's like less than 0.1% of Elon Musk's wealth.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to think about. If it costs $1 to go a mile, he can get there multiple times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But not with his X money, because that shit dropped by 70%. That was a fun read. He should have got Grok.
Yeah, Grok.
Yeah, that's funny.
I've got one more set of 3 articles. This one's from Sky News.
Oh.
Interesting.
Which is UK based. Doritos to release nacho cheese flavored alcoholic drink that tastes like crisps.
It should taste like nacho
tastes
cheese.
Like potato chips. Tastes like chips.
I think the implication is that it's gonna
nacho cheese chip flavored like tequila is gonna taste like chips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shocker.
Make emojis more biodiverse to raise awareness of conservation, say scientists.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
give me spruce tree options. Yeah, give me something else. Give me some balsa. Let me try my tree emojis.
Yeah, very few trees out there, according to this. Animals causing record number of vehicle breakdowns, and rats are prime troublemaker.
I want the chip. Give me the Doritos.
Yeah, I'm into the Doritos. I want to hear about the Doritos.
Wow, this is the first time I can't use my tie-breaking power.
If you could, what would you, if you did have a tiebreaker, what would you pick? But you can't.
I would pick emojis.
Too bad.
Damn.
So I don't know how having more emojis translates to better conservation, but we'll never know. That's the beauty of this segment.
We can just go the other way, and eventually there'll only be like one tree left.
Yeah, exactly. That's the goal, is to make the lives of the coders easier. Mm-hmm. So the alcoholic spirit that we're discussing in this article, which was published Wednesday, December 13th of last year, and it does not have an author listed. But the alcoholic spirit is available to pre-order now, so you could go order this now, this nacho cheese alcoholic drink. And it says it's best used in a margarita, Bloody Mary, or Old Fashioned, the makers say.
Bloody Mary makes sense. The other ones don't.
Crisp lovers will soon be able to buy an alcoholic drink which tastes like Doritos. The American brand says the flavor of its nacho cheese crisps will be turned into a spirit. It promises the drink will smell and taste just like the real thing, thanks to a partnership with drinks company Empirical. The spirit will offer customers iconic nacho cheese flavor in a bottle, Doritos said on Tuesday.
Will it stain your tongue and fingers? I hope so.
Ooh, that's good. It also does not say what it is. It just says alcoholic drink, which worries me.
Yeah, that's concerning for sure.
Like a malt beverage, like a 40, 40 Doritos.
Yeah.
The limited release. Sorry.
You know how when we were in college, Natty Light came out with those like pink lemonade stuff and all that.
Natter
That's
Days.
what it is.
Yeah, Natter Days.
Yeah, it's like a Natter Day.
However, it's 42% alcohol.
Damn.
So
that's just like your digestif, Dorito teeth.
It says the limited release 42% alcohol will be made using real crisps and extracting their essence through vacuum distillation.
Oh.
A process that operates at lower temperatures in order to preserve the flavors. Not falling into the traditional categories of gin or whiskey, The company's added the new drink will be best enjoyed in a margarita, Bloody Mary, Old Fashioned, or neat or over ice. So because of the unique chemical makeup of a Dorito,
Give me a Dorito neat.
they can't make this into like a real alcohol. It just has to be some kind of Frankenstein gin whiskey
That's crazy. That's
Dorito
nuts.
Yeah,
creature.
instead of
you'd think it
juniper,
wouldn't be-
we use Doritos.
You think it wouldn't be that hard to make it like a bourbon, right? Because corn.
Yeah, but it's cheese.
Yeah.
Or
Cheese.
it's the real problem is the cheese.
Yeah, I guess the cheese messes with that. You're right.
Yeah, the corn is pretty easy to do in lots of things. It's the that sticky orange powder. Yeah. The Doritos brand is owned by PepsiCo subsidiary Frito-Lay Incorporated, which also produces recognizable American crisp brands such as Lay's, Cheetos, and Sun Chips. So shout out to the Americans.
And Taco
Doritos is all about disrupting culture and bringing our fans unexpected, bold experiences, said the senior vice president of marketing. We're always pushing our fans to try new things, so we figure it's time to disrupt the spirits category by offering our iconic nacho cheese flavor in a bottle.
Shout out to 3 Doritos. Those are pretty good. 3D Doritos.
Yeah, we talked about this once, didn't we?
Yeah.
And how like we looked up some photos of them, and they look kind of hilarious.
I ate them. I think we
Yeah.
eat them. I ate them. I've had them.
I ate them
probably
as
did
well.
eat them. I don't know if I've had them, but
Well, tell us what
Yeah.
you've eaten, and tell us and maybe prepare us some news to choose from. That way,
Yeah.
there will be no tiebreakers, and you can do that at FKA the Pod on every platform you can think of, such as Gmail, TikTok, X, Instagram, Threads, and YouTube.
oh shit!
Which
Thank you, Craig.
Shout out Craig.
Craig!
Thanks, guys. Bye.